Hey guys, what's going on? It's Sea Bear back with another video, and I wanted to talk about the recent news of TikTok being banned. So, yeah, TikTok is up, and they're going to have a Supreme Court hearing on whether it should be banned on the United States app stores for the American people. So, I'm sure all of you have heard about this. So, essentially, if this ban does go through, people will still have the app, but you won't be able to update it. So, it is going to be static on your device, which is a bit useless. With not being able to update because of bugs, other features, eventually the app is going to become not usable. And even if you get a new phone, you won't be able to download the app on the App Store. And there's been rumors that even using, say, like a VPN, they will still crack down on it and provide fines to people who are gaining access to TikTok through a VPN, which is just kind of insane. And I'm not sure if you guys know about this platform, but Polymarket, essentially, you just bet on random things that happen in the world. And as you can see here, and it looks like about 69% of people actually think that TikTok will get banned by the Supreme Court, which is crazy because that people, the general population does believe that TikTok will be banned. So it is most likely to happen. And the supposed reason of this ban is because of national security. And, I understand data is one of the most valuable things, that like they say, data is more valuable than gold. So I understand why they would be wanting to ban for supposed national security and the race between the United States and China. I understand it's neck and neck. And personally, being an American, I want the United States to win. But I want to raise the question. I believe that there may be some potential lobbying going on with some American competitors, such as Meta, Mark Zuckerberg's Meta. I think that this may be a ploy to get rid of this competitor. Because if you have seen, Facebook has been losing a lot of money on their platform ever since TikTok stepped in the pool. So that just raises a question. Is this really because of national security, or is this some back pocketing and lobbying that is pushing this agenda? And like I said, I do agree national security is important. We want to beat China in this race. But I also think that for the United States always portraying the land of the free, promoting free markets, trying to spread this capitalistic freedom around the world, this is a little hypocritical, in my opinion. Like, you're wanting to ban a platform to get rid of a competitor, essentially, is what I think it is, and protect. You're wanting to ban pretty much people's rights on exercising the First Amendment. I mean, that is what social media essentially does, is allows for us to have a platform. And taking away from this, I think, goes against our freedom policy that these leaders like to say we have. And, a lot of people have tried to buy TikTok, but TikTok's parent company, they know what they have. They know their algorithm is unique compared to all the others. So why would they sell it? They said it's non-negotiable. They're not considering to sell it. So the question is, what will happen to the social media like content world? I personally believe that people will flood to YouTube Shorts and say Instagram Reels. And I think that Instagram Reels honestly will win over most users creating and consuming because they have a better interface, like user interface. Their just overall design is way sleeker compared to, say, YouTube. And from my experience, I think that their content's just funnier. But it's interesting that the shift in changing content because YouTube and TikTok's algorithms are completely different. So I think that a lot of we're going to see a new world of content. There's going to be a lot more competitors flooding into these different platforms because a lot of them, this was their job. This is where they got all their money. And it is sad to see that be taken away. but I think they will bounce back very quickly if they had a following before. But it does suck that they will have a reset on how they made their money. But I'm sure you guys can see a lot of people have been downloading what's called Red Note, which I guess is owned by the same parent company that owns TikTok. So this is a Chinese app. So it's kind of funny. This is like a protest to this banning. And honestly, I hate to say this, but I am a proponent for TikTok getting banned because of the so-called like brain rot content. The short form is just detrimental to the American minds. People have the attention span of flies. It's very sad. A lot of times they're just watching stupid AI clips that really provide no value, and it's honestly making our society dumber as a whole. And I don't know if this is completely true, but I've heard that TikTok feeds in China are completely different than what they are in the United States. So China has more educational stuff, more things you can learn on, inspiring things to, inspire one that is consuming the content. Maybe the content, just because it's short form, isn't the best, but at least you're getting exposed to important and beneficial things. But then I've also heard that the American version is just like a dumbed down version, and they're purposely trying to make Americans stupider. And I don't know if this is completely true, but that's what I've heard. And I think that TikTok should be banned because of this brain rot short form content. It's affecting them mentally, creating anxiety, making them feel like they're not enough. And if it were my choice, which, like I said, it kind of goes against the free market, free America thing we have, the land of the free. I would like to ban all short form content, but obviously that's kind of contradicting of the whole message of being free because I don't think it's good for society. But that's a result of capitalism, I think. I mean, these companies are incentivized to push people on their platforms longer. So why don't we incentivize our creators to make the most engaging, like mind messing videos we possibly can? So I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on what you think this ban really means. Like, is it because of national security? Is it because of lobbying for competitors? Why is this TikTok ban going on? And are we really free in America? Or is it just all an illusion? So again, drop a comment, let me know, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.